Well, you talked about this like previously about making a product. You know what I mean? And that's unfortunate. I say unfortunately, but that's the music industry now. It's not just are you talented? It's not just can you play? It's not just can you, you know what I mean? You have to literally be a business and it has to be sellable because especially, I mean, what's our number one in the music world right now? It's pop music. It's rap music. And that's all about doing numbers. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you want to make it big, you have those dreams as a kid to be a rock star and like do that as a, profession that you have to sell. It has to be something that the people want to hear. And that's just like in the world we live in today, that's what's highbrow right now is pop music. So I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with that. That's not my personal beliefs of the thing, you know what I mean? But at the same time, our music is pop music. Yeah. It has rock and all these other influences, but at the end of the day, it's a pop song that's catchy in your head and it stays with you because that's what the people want. They just want a good song to listen to, they want a good product to consume.
I think one of the term pop got really kind of
the Beatles were pop music.
Yeah, it got tainted with a bad name over fucking My Chemical Romance was a pop band.
Yep. Green Day too.
Paramore. That was
Fall
all
Out
pop.
Boy,
That's the thing that like cracks me up about Paramore specifically because there was a lot of people throwing a big hissy fit when like they kind of, they came back from their brief hiatus and they were doing pop music. People were like, they're a pop band now. I'm like, where the fuck have you been? Just because you were fucking 12 and listening to like, Paramore. They were making pop music then. That's just what was pop is popular. That's what was popular then. They're just doing what is popular now, but they're the same fucking band.
Yeah, they're evolving, essentially. They're not going to play the same thing over and over again throughout their career. And as long as it sounds good, like talking about Paramore, it actually sounds good.
If Paramore put out another fucking album that sounded like Riot, everybody would just be like, oh, they need to grow up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, other bands get criticized for sounding the same and not evolving,
And that's where sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
That's like the thin line that I feel like you walk a lot where it's honestly, it's not what you're doing, it's how people categorize it. The thin line between selling out and evolving as a band. You know what I mean? Like Maroon 5 is a prime example. Like their first record is like all instrumentals.
Fire.
All
Songs About Jane is amazing.
And some people would say, okay, they've sold out now because it's basically Adam Levine and a bunch of recorded tracks.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
And Cardi B over an acoustic guitar.
And part of me wishes they still would have done a record like Songs About Jane or something similar to that with all live instruments. And it's more of a jazz funk record. But at the same time, if they would have done that, maybe I would have said, oh, they just did Songs About Jane again. You know what I mean?
It's with selling out. I think it's anybody's, whatever you want to do with your band and your brand and your wallet, whatever, it's your fucking business. But it is sometimes a bummer. Like even I can agree that I remember whenever Maroon 5 came out, I thought that there was some fucking nasty stuff that they were doing. And it was cool to hear it like on a popular level. I don't know what shifted, like why Adam Levine had to be the voice of like popular male rock that would shift into like all this dancey shit. I don't know why that got thrown on him and it couldn't have got given to somebody else. So Maroon 5 could keep doing what they're doing.
Because he's a dreamboat of a front man. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
He's a good looking guy with tattoos and
I mean,
a body.
I arguably don't even think that he has the best voice or vocal range.
He doesn't. I mean, don't get me wrong.
He is a good singer
and he's a falsetto like Falcon for sure. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Like there are definitely more quality of good voices out there, I mean?
Guess it worked out. I guess you're right. He's a looker.
Yeah, I mean that's half the bit, and it just goes back to what I'm saying. You're selling something. It's not just about the music anymore. It's about the image, and there's a brand, and then you buy all the merch. You know what I mean? And it's just like more of a feeling like.